welcome to Community Connection today. Gloria, I'm filling in for Marnie from the Chamber of Commerce. I want to thank Town of Prescott Valley and Channel 56 and Mark Stone for having us here, and being able to do these interviews with our guests, because we have so much going on in our community. It's so nice to be able to talk to guests and get the word out. Our first guest today is Martha Baden. She's with the Imagination Library. She's on the board, and they have a big event coming up that they want to share. Tell us about it.
We sure do. We are in the process of fundraising. We are now delivering books to 2,300 homes in West Yavapai County to children birth to age 5. And the cost is nominal per child, but as we grow, the need gets greater. The cost to our organization is $25 a year per child.
That's not bad at all, really.
It's amazing. And Dolly Parton's Imagination Library makes that possible. That administrative organization arranges for the purchase of books and the mailing. We just recruit children and raise funds. And so in terms of fundraisers, we thought it would be fun to have one that really echoes our mission, which is to enhance literacy amongst our youngest members of the community and to promote the lifelong love of reading. So we are hosting a Spring Into Reading readathon, encouraging the adult readers in our community to read and solicit their friends and family for support, pledging pennies per page. They have all of February to do it. And when we finish, we'll celebrate March 7th, World Book Day, with some prizes and a chance to honor the people who've supported this organization.
Wow, that's amazing. So this is the first time you're doing this?
It is. It's our very first. We're a new organization. We became a new nonprofit in spring of 2022. And at that time, we're only delivering about 800 books to the Prescott area, the 3 zip codes there. We expanded and now include 23 zip codes. So everything from Ashford to Seligman to Black Canyon City, all over. Prescott Valley, I will say, is our fastest growing area.
Yes,
a lot of babies here.
A lot of babies.
And the hospital has been wonderful. The Yavapai Regional Medical Center, Dignity Health, their birthing center, actually promotes the program with new parents. So from the very get-go, we try and get kids registered.
That's great. I have a great grandbaby being born in a couple of weeks, so I may go ahead and do this and sign her up. I know it's a girl, but they won't give us a name. But anyway, I may sign her up and get her going on this, because her parents love to read, and so that would be a good access just to keep on going with that. That is amazing. And you're going to hold all of this. Is mainly online? You register online for it?
It is, and if you visit ilpabooks.org, there will be a QR code you can follow, or an address to the site, where it's a wonderful service that this platform provides called Rally Up. Pretty easy. You just register to read, or you can find your reader on that site and pledge to support them.
Wow, that is amazing. So anybody can do this?
Anybody can do this.
Wow.
My 88-year-old mother is an avid reader, and she has busily texted all of her friends and family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we really encourage the adults in our community come out and support from the comfort of their armchair.
Right. So you sign up, and then you get friends to sponsor you to read.
That's right.
That is such amazing.
I hope it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's a kind of fundraiser that schools have employed with great success, and we're hoping that this will do the same for the Imagination Library.
I know they do I think it's March, where they celebrate Cat in the Hat.
That's right.
Dr. Seuss and all of that. And I know our Lions Club goes and reads to the schools during that too, and that's always a fun time to do that. But this is really amazing. It starts February 1st and goes through the 9th, and
through the end of the month.
Through the end of the month, through the 29th, which is leap year this year. Nobody is knowing that. It is leap year. You get that extra day this year. So, but it is fun. You can go on and sign up, and it's capital I, capital L, capital P, capital A. I know you said that fast, and I thought, what's ILPA? And then I looked down and went, oh, that's what it is.
Thank you for that.
But if you go on Can you go find any information at the library at all if you go on the library website?
Not on the library website, but we do have bookmarks and flyers sprinkled around
Okay.
town at the libraries. And probably if you just Google Imagination Library Prescott area, it'll take you to our
Okay.
website too. That's
Okay.
probably the simplest way to do it.
Okay, so you have a website set up
We
then
do.
for all
We
of
have a
this.
website
That's
set up.
amazing. And I see you have here, it only costs $25 to purchase a book for a whole year for a child. That is
One book a
amazing.
month.
One book a month.
I know.
And that's
they're-
amazing.
They're wonderful quality books.
Yes.
They're chosen by a blue ribbon panel, and they're all geared for the age the child is.
At that
So
time,
the
yes.
babies and toddlers get age-appropriate books for that
Right.
age, and so on.
I know Dolly Parton had her movie on this year during Christmas about the Imagination Library and how that got started and all. And that I watched it again. I watch it every year practically, and it's so interesting to hear her story of how it got started and how she got started doing this. And it's a great organization for our community and to help our kids.
We're very excited about it. She's now delivering over 2 million books worldwide a month, in England and Canada and Australia and the United States. And in some states, the states fund this effort.
Wow.
But here in Arizona, we've received some wonderful support for our expansion from the state and COVID relief funds, but we're really now looking to be on our own with a good-sized budget as we grow.
Yes,
So.
I don't blame you. And this is a good way to get it started, to do Spring into Reading, starting February 1st through the 29th. And you can go online to ILPA, which is capital I, capital L, capital A, P, capital A. And you can sign up there. There's a QR code. It's ilpabooks.org if you want to go on the website and look for that. Or if you have any information that you want to call and talk to somebody, what is your phone number?
Our phone number would be 928-777-1537.
It's a wonderful program. I hope a lot of people get started and do this. And then on the 27th, you're going to have like a big party at the end.
It's actually on March 7th, which is World Book Day, and we are going to have a celebration. We'll have prizes and some music and some good food and drink and speakers. And participants who do raise funds for us will receive invitations. It will also be a chance for us to honor the donors who supported us over the last year. We've received funding from United Way of Yavapai County and the Arizona Community Foundation, as well as business owners and individuals in town. So it's a good time to have a celebration.
It will be. It will be. Well, thank you so much, Martha, for being with us today. We look forward to hearing more about this as the month goes on, and we look forward to March 7th.
Thank you so much.
We will be right back.
Hey, about to hit the road? Distractions can be deadly. So here's how to prep for a distraction-free drive. Before you go, program your GPS, playlists, or any electronics. Complete your phone calls, texts, and emails. Be there in 20 minutes. Okay, Mom. Then enable the Do Not Disturb feature. Put the phone in a glove box, a purse, or another safe space, and now you're ready to safely hit the road. But remember, built-in technologies can also be distracting, so while you're driving, do not use your dashboard touchscreen or voice commands. Hands-free systems are just as distracting. And on longer drives, schedule breaks and park to check your messages. Share this distracted driving video with your friends and family. You may help save a life. And learn more at nsc.org/justdrive.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
and nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Welcome back to Community Connections. We have some more wonderful guests with us today from Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, and our special guest is Stephen the skunk today. He is a wonderful little skunk. He's so cute. It has that little face that is just adorable. If they can get him turned around, we'll work on that while we're talking. We have two wonderful ladies here with us. Raquel Gardner is Deputy Director, and then Diane Cruz, Education Program Manager. So, ladies, we're so glad to have you. Tell us what is going on out at the zoo, Raquel.
You know what? It is winter time. It's the beginning of the year, but we're planning for lots of special things coming up. We do have Spring Zoo Camp coming up, which is really a fun week for kids 6 to 12 years old. Registration is already open for that. You get lots of fun experiences with a lot of the animals that we have at the zoo. Get to do some keeper work, do a lot of education, fun activities, and meet a lot of our collections. So that's a good event that's coming up. And then everybody's going to be coming out for Easter Extravaganza, which will be here before you know it.
I know. Unbelievable. And it seems like it's early this year.
It is. Easter is very early this year. It'll be March 31st.
Oh, man.
So hopefully the weather will work in our favor, but you know, chances are good. And you know, the zoo is open every single day of the year. Lots of people are surprised by that when we tell them, you know, it's winter time, and it's like, you know, the animals don't care. They still want to, you know, get fed and, you know, get all their needs taken care of. And so we are open every day right now, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Wow, that's amazing. And I know you have so many wonderful animals out there. I've been out there several times. You host mixers out there for us for the chamber a lot of times, and it's just so nice to walk around and see all the wonderful animals like Mr. Stephen here.
Exactly. You know, we're really fortunate. You know, Heritage Park Zoo is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we do a lot of different events, but to what you're saying, like birthday parties, rentals, corporate events, those are really important experiences for us. Even weddings, now's the time to...
Wow, you host weddings too?
We do.
Whoa.
In fact, Stephen's probably our most popular guest at weddings.
Really? Wow.
He comes dressed for the occasion.
Oh yes, he is definitely in his tux.
But yeah, all those different types of rentals. We do corporate picnics. We do private evening events. We did a prom last year, which was really fun.
Wow.
And all those things are so much fun for corporations, not only to hold, but then it also supports a nonprofit. So now's a good time of year to plan all the things that are coming up. If you're thinking of having a picnic or a party or a wedding, then it's a lot of fun to come and host it, have it at the zoo, and then have special guests come and that we can share some information about. So this is a rescue skunk. In fact, Heritage Park Zoo does rescue and triage for a wide variety of animals, anywhere between 400 every year.
Wow.
And this particular little guy actually came in, somebody was trying to have them as a pet, probably picked him up before his eyes were even open, and then realized, well, maybe he wouldn't make such a great pet.
Yeah, right. Maybe not.
And so they did relinquish him to the zoo, but at that point he was already too habituated to people to be released. And so he's a great kind of example of, you know, wild animal parents are really good parents, and with spring coming up, you know, we always encourage people to leave wildlife out there. You know, if you see babies, you know, every once in a while by themselves, that's natural, especially for things like deer or lots of small mammals. But wildlife parents are good parents too, and they'll come back and take care of their babies.
Yeah. They may leave them for a little bit, but you're right. They always come back. Keep an eye on them and take care of them. So you have a lot going on. Your spring camp, when does that start?
That'll be March 11th to the 15th. Registration is open right now, so definitely register early, and then registration for summer camp will happen right after that. And right now we have pretty much all of our events listed online, so you can go and register early. Breakfast with the animals, evening with the animals, all those kind of events like sip and paint. Registration is open, and anybody can visit our website at www.heritageparkzoo.org.
Everybody's getting into sip and paint.
You know, it's an event we've hosted for quite a few years now, and it's probably one of our most popular events. You know, you can come to the zoo usually slightly after hours. You get to paint a particular animal, and then, you know, enjoy wine, enjoy snacks, and get, you know, a fun kind of adult activity where you can paint an animal. I like having adult events at the zoo because it's not just for children. Everybody comes and it gets so excited as an adult to come and visit us. So we enjoy having adult events there as well.
For sure. Your summer camp and then go into fall camp, and it just keeps going. It never stops, does it?
It does. And, you know, as a 501c3, we're constantly trying to, you know, do new things to encourage people to visit. But if you're a school group right now, it's also a really good time to call us and start booking those spring trips, because everybody's surprised every once in a while when we run out of, you know, dates where we can host school groups. And so our education calendar fills very quickly, and you know, how couldn't it with little guys like this that you can see?
Oh, he's so cute. He's a doll. That little tiny face and that big body.
I know. Everybody's, you know, obviously this is as close as you want to get to a skunk. You know, we would never be, you know, like this in the wild. They're definitely defensive. That's what those markings are. They kind of warn everybody, hey, you know, stay away. And most wildlife recognizes those signals. Unfortunately, things like dogs just can't resist.
Mine certainly can't. They think you're to play with, and they run out and try to play with them. It's like, no, no.
Exactly. But yeah, he's a great story and really an example of a lot of the animals, or in fact, most of the animals at the zoo. As a sanctuary, you know, most of our collection it has some kind of story that they were either injured, non-releasable, an exotic pet that's relinquished. Has some kind of story, and it's a great way for us to share, you know, how to interact with wildlife and how not to interact with wildlife.
Yeah, for sure.
But as spring is coming up, definitely, you know, call us if you have questions, because you know, spring is an active time where wildlife is out there.
And there's going to be lots of babies everywhere.
Exactly.
That's for sure. And we're supposed to be getting more weather coming in, so, you know, it's nice to take care of the little animals and just leave them alone for their parents to come and take care of them, and not us. It's not our job.
Yeah, we always say, you know, individuals really think they're doing, you know, wildlife a favor, and in most cases they're, you know, they're doing kidnapping.
Yes, really. They don't think of it that way, but yeah, you're right.
Exactly. But they can always call us for more information on what to do with wildlife.
And what's your phone number?
It is 928-778-4242, and then they'll also provide an after-hours phone number in case you have questions after zoo hours.
Okay, give us your website one more time.
It's www.heritageparkzoo.org.
Thank you so much for being here, ladies. We really appreciate you bringing Stephen to come and visit with us today. He's a wonderful addition.
He is. Thanks so much.
We will be right back.
How prepared is your family if a wildfire shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or an earthquake? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
Welcome back to Community Connections, and I do want to thank again the town of Prescott Valley and Channel TV TV Channel 56 for allowing us to be here. We have some more wonderful guests from Yavapai College, and they're going to tell us a lot of what's going on. We have Laura Warney that is the Donor Relations and Annual Giving Specialist, Dr. Mary Lou Micardo, Associate Vice President for Health Services. I have to read all this. And Ashley Picard, Director of Allied Health. So these ladies are going to tell us a lot of going on at the college. Laura, we'll start with you.
Thank you, Gloria. It's good to be here. I am excited to share that on February 10th, we will be hosting the first inaugural, that's redundant, Night of Class, Night of Class, the Yavapai College Foundation's new signature event, which is showcasing the best of Yavapai College. Guests can buy tickets for the event at yc.edu/Night of Class, or they can call me with questions at 928-717-7619. The event will showcase the best of Yavapai College. There will be cocktails, there will be performances from our Performing Arts Department, there will be students in costume, there will be students who are student athletes as well as coaches. The community will be able to speak with folks who are part of our athletics department, and we will also have our health sciences, which we'll be talking to you guys in a little while, as showcasing the best of that as well. I'll save that for them. There will be the Southwest Wine Center, the Viticulture Enology Program, as well as the Yavapai College Foundation will be represented. There will be also a showcase with our immersive learning, which is the latest in technology with virtual reality, and they'll have some things to share as well. So there's a lot going on. Oh, there'll also be visual arts. There'll be an actual art gallery on site. The event is at Eastspire Sports at the mall off of Highway 69. And the event is at 5:30 on February 10th.
Wow, that's amazing. So this is something brand new. You guys have never done this before, but it's more of a fundraiser for you.
There's a fundraising component, but we really want to educate the community about everything that Yavapai College has to offer. For instance, does anybody in our community really know that we have a 2-time Eastspire Sports National Championship team?
No.
Does everybody know that we have now launched in this past year 2 baccalaureate? We are now a 4-year institution.
That is
We
awesome.
have 2 baccalaureate programs with different emphasis. So we are very proud of that, and we just want the community. This is a Yavapai County college, and so both sides of the mountain are being represented, and we want to continue to give our communities the opportunity to get to know who we are, what we do. And as a foundation, we are the nonprofit fundraising arm for the college.
Right.
What I'm doing for this event is just creating an atmosphere and a platform for these or various departments to showcase what they do best.
That is awesome. That's going to be an amazing night. And I hear Marnie is the MC, so
Marnie's our
that ought to be
MC.
wonderful.
It will be a blast with Marnie.
She is a great MC.
And one other thing I wanted to share is that because it's such student involvement at this event, we wanted our students to learn about philanthropy. We wanted them to understand young as students as they go through their career in whatever stage of life they're in, that there's always an opportunity to give. So the students are an active part of this event. So the community is not just meeting the higher echelon of the college, they're meeting students who are wearing their scrubs, who are in the middle of a semester doing what they need to do to accomplish their certificate or degree. So
that's awesome. Ashley, tell us about being Director of Allied Health.
We have a lot of exciting stuff coming in our health sciences division as a whole. I think we all know what the healthcare industry has gone through the last few years. So we've gotten a lot of push and drive from industry to create new programs to grow in the areas that our local industry and community needs. So in Allied Health, I oversee a lot of our certificate and entry-level programs. So currently we have nursing assistant, medical assistant, phlebotomy, behavioral health care technician, medical records, medical office management. One of our new programs that's coming based off of the need from our industry is an LPN certificate. So we're fast and furiously getting that up and running, working with all of our partners and hoping for an August rollout of that program. So our application cycle is going to open up next week. All of our information will be on our Allied Health website, and we're really excited to be able to meet that need.
That's amazing. I didn't even know that aspect of the college was available. So that is so nice to know.
Yes.
That's great. And Dr. Micardo, I want to be sure I get your name right. Why don't you tell us a little bit of what's going on in your area?
Well, I oversee all the health sciences that Ashley mentioned, plus the EMS program, so EMT, paramedic, and that area is growing exponentially in partnership with our clinical agency partners to our agency partners, which are the EMS fire chiefs, meeting their needs for emergency responders in the community. We also have our new BSN program, which is extremely exciting, the RN to BSN degree. It's all online for our graduates to continue their education and leadership. Right now we need registered nurses at the bedside or in management positions that are leading our organizations and making sure that we have safe, competent care in our hospitals and clinical agencies, our long-term care organizations as well. So.
Well, that's amazing. Another aspect that I had no clue, which is so relevant to our area and so needed. I hear a lot of people saying, we can't find doctors, we can't find nurses, and this is so needed in our town. So this is wonderful to have. So we thank you. I know you have a lot of other things going on and expansion coming up in Prescott Valley. Somebody want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. We are expanding in Prescott Valley with our new Health Sciences Center, hopefully breaking ground. When would you say, Laura, or Ashley, in the fall?
August.
August, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're putting in 4 new programs there: therapeutic massage therapy, physical therapy assistant, respiratory technology,
and dental hygiene.
And dental hygiene and dental assisting, yeah. So some big needs in the community. We have an advisory committee in health sciences. It's a healthcare summit committee, and we meet twice a year to discuss the needs and the trends of our community in Yavapai County. What are the healthcare needs? What do we need here to provide care for our communities? And so out of that meeting twice a year are these new programs that are going to be coming forward.
That is amazing. And that's going to be out here in Prescott Valley.
Yes.
And will that be extra buildings going up then?
Yes.
I know you've got a lot of space over there where you are in Prescott Valley, but more buildings will be going up in
So
that
it will
area?
turn into the face of the college right off of Glassford. So where the current parking lot is now, that will turn into a new building. So a 3-story beautiful entrance into the campus is what it would turn into.
That'll be amazing. Right here in Prescott Valley, our little town.
Yes.
That'll be so
Yes.
neat. Well, tell us a little bit more, one more time. Give us the dates for the night of class.
Our signature event sponsor is Dignity Health, YRMC. I just want to make sure they are aware. Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, Haley Construction. Oh my goodness, I'm going to start down this rabbit trail, but I just wanted to thank all of our sponsors. We have a tremendous representation of people who are supporting this event. Night of class is February 10th at 5:30 p.m. East Spire. Information at yc.edu/night of class.
Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. We appreciate it. We look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you, Gloria.
Thank you for being with us. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.